What's happening, guys? Welcome to this episode of Big South Outdoors TV. Before we get started, we got a t-shirt contest going on. We're giving away a t-shirt, a Big South Outdoors TV t-shirt. In order to qualify or be entered to win, you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to comment on whichever video you watch. You have to comment t-shirt. That enters you into the contest. So if you're not a subscriber, if you're new to the channel, please join the Big South family. We'd love to have you. When you do that, click the notification bell so you don't miss any content. So, what are we doing today? I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is not going to be a long video. This is going to be relatively short compared to some videos I've done. My grandfather used to be a mechanic. This was back in the 1950s and 1960s. He had, I'm going to take my glasses off here. He had a different way of doing things. Not that they were odd, they were just different. One of the things he did was he used a mechanic's hand cleaner to clean his clothes. When he got a grease stain on his sleeve or on his shirt or in his pants, he used a mechanic's hand cleaner. He didn't use Dawn dishwashing liquid. Back then they didn't have Dawn. Dawn hadn't come out yet. He didn't use Ajax or anything like that because none of that works. Soaking hot water don't work. Actually, soaking in hot water makes the stain set even deeper. You don't want to do that. I personally have tried lemon juice. I've tried Dawn myself. Although it will lift some of the stain, once the threads get stained and get coated, you can't get it out. You have to have something that's a grease solvent. Well, unfortunately, the grease solvents on the market are too strong for cloth. They'll stain it, they'll discolor it or something. You can't use them on cloth. So what am I talking about using? I bought this from my local O'Reilly's. You can get this anywhere. It's called GoJo. I've already used a little bit of it. It's very simple. It's just a white goo. That's what it looks like. It looks like the old elementary school paste glue. That's what it looks like. But it works wonders. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get set up and I'm going to take you through the process of how you use this product to clean a t-shirt. Now, the t-shirt I'm going to be using is right here. I've already marked it, so you'll know I'm using the same t-shirt. There it is right there. That black mark, that lets you know, I marked that with a Sharpie. That lets you know that it's the same t-shirt. And as you can tell, I've already put some of the GoJo on it, but as you can tell, it's pretty dirty. But I'm going to be cleaning the neck. The neck is really grungy. But there's the mark right there, guys. I want you to know that this is the same shirt. It's not this shirt that I've got on, although it's the same color. I'm going to get set up. I'm going to take you through the process, and I'm going to let you see the results, and you can judge for yourself whether or not you think this will work for you. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm set up now. Normally, if you do this in the house, you can use an ironing board, but if I use the ironing board, I will have to deal with my wife, and I'm not going to do that.
When I have to deal with my wife, and I make it a point never to deal with my wife.
So what I did, I got me a piece of 2x12. It's about 3 feet long or so, and all I did was I put some weight on top of it to hold it in place. We're ready to go. So here's the GoJo. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to show it to you first, in case you don't know what it looks like. It's just white goo. That's about what it is. It looks like white goo. But it is very, very, very effective for getting grease stains out of clothes. Now I want to make sure my camera is focused in where I want it to be. I'm trying to get this stain right here. I'm going to move it a little bit further and turn the camera down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to take the brush. You can do this with your hands, but it's kind of nasty. It gets all over your hands. And so what I do is I just take it and apply it a little on the little spaces. As it sits on the grease, the solvents in the grease begin to break down. The solvents in the GoJo begin to break down the grease. This may work on food stains too. I've never used it that way, but I'm pretty sure it would work. And it's not going to, you can see the grease is starting to turn black. There are thousands of, well, I say thousands, I'm going to say hundreds of videos on YouTube showing how to get grease stains out of shirts and clothes. But they're food grease. They're not automotive grease. And that's why I chose to make this video. And you just kind of swirl it around and it begins to break it down. Like I said, I'm not going to show me cleaning the entire shirt. That's why I marked it, because I want you to know that it's the same shirt that I'm going to be showing you later after I get it cleaned. Now my granddaddy, he used to take his fingernail and just rake across there like that and get all them fiber, get it worked in all them fibers. But as you can see, it's soaking through to the 2x12. So it's getting through. And you know, you might have to put a little bit of elbow grease in it depending on how bad the stains are. I know the ladies out there will say, Dawn dishwashing liquid helps. No, I used Dawn down on the bottom. It didn't do a thing. It didn't do a thing. Matter of fact, these grease stains just laughed at Dawn dishwashing liquid. And you can see I'm just going over it with the paintbrush, and you can watch and see, you can look and see the stains are pretty much disappearing. Got this little spot right here I got to work on. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. Oh yeah, it is. It's picking it up. I'll just move it in the side of the camera here and just kind of work it around. Like I said, I'm not going to clean this entire shirt on this video, but I wanted to clean a area that was more heavily soiled than the rest of it. So when I rinse it out and show you the spot that I colored on the collar, you'll know it's the same shirt. You may ask, where does the grease go? And to be honest with you, I don't know. I just know that the GoJo basically breaks it up and lifts it off of the fabric fibers, and then you just rinse it away. You think, is that a lot to go through for a simple shirt? Well, yes and no. The GoJo was $2. This shirt was $12. So I'll let you be the judge. Now, I'm gonna go get some water and I'm gonna rinse it off and let you see it. All right, as you can see, I've got the shirt hanging up on a clothesline. And yes, my wife does have a clothesline. Now, just to show you this is the same shirt, there's the stain, there's the mark right there I put on it. Same shirt. You see all the grease on it? Well, if you remember, all the grease that was on this area here, that's what I'm fixing to rinse off. Now, GoJo's been sitting on it ever since I moved it from when I applied it. And all I'm gonna do is just turn it on light pressure like that. I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna rinse it out. Now, I'm gonna let that drain a second, then I'm gonna wring it out. Now let's wring this rascal out and see what we got. Wringing it out really good, make sure I got all the water out of it. Now, so you'll know I haven't switched shirts. There's the mark right there. Now, other than a little bit of residue right there and a little piece little mark right there, the majority of that grease is gone. It is completely gone. Not a mark on it nowhere. So I think that proves my theory, what my grandfather used to do, using GoJo to get grease out of clothes. So next time you're doing mechanic work and you are greasing your car, or you're working on something that's got a lot of grease on it and you don't realize you got grease right there, and you light that across your shirt and then you get a big old grease stain right there, guys, don't throw your clothes away. Go get you a $2.50 a jar of GoJo, and you can, with time and a little bit of effort, you can clean that shirt, clean your pants, clean your socks, clean your hat, and make it almost as good as new. I'm going to be working with this shirt just a little bit more, not now, but I am later. But I wanted to bring this to you because there's nothing on YouTube about using product like this to get grease out of clothing. It's mostly dishwashing liquid, lemon juice, WD-40. Those are the things I saw. And it's mostly food grease. It's not automotive grease. And that's why I wanted to do this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel, guys, please subscribe so you'll be eligible for our t-shirt giveaway. Yes, we're giving away a Big South Outdoors TV t-shirt. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment t-shirt on whatever video you happen to be watching. That will automatically enter you into the contest. The contest drawing is in 2 weeks, so as of right now, we have 6 entries. We want a lot more, and you can help us with that, so please subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, be sure and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. I got some unique things coming up. You know, the work is slowing down, so I'm going to have more time to devote to developing content. Anyway, this is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV. Be sure and live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Have a good day, folks.